everyone, my name is Ishani, and today I would be giving you a little insight of the interview that I had with the director of JRPAM Malaysia Sdn Bhd, Mr. Ruben Ravi. So Mr. Ruben did start the business at a very slow pace because it was on his own that he started it. For the past 4 years, since the company had actually gained an extra amount of profit, he able to surpass phase 1 and phase 2 of the MCO that was declared by the government. Mr. Ruben did also share with us a way that he actually rotated the money, and that was by having a goal for each and every end of the month, achieving the goal, and he would actually take some of the money and keep it as savings. Therefore, it actually helped him with his money rotation and as well as with his business. Other than that, he did also mention to us of how and what are the ways that he actually took for him to overcome the COVID-19 pandemic by itself. By having his workers and his staff stay in the workshop itself, providing for them a place to stay, he actually succeeded the part where he did not have any close contact with the COVID-19 virus. Other than that, since he had regular customers coming in for machinery, machines and machinery spare parts, he actually was able to surpass it as well. He was a bit worried about the MCO when it was first introduced by the government, but he still did surpass it, and it was great. Mr. Ruben did also quote saying that when your service is always good, your customers always come back to you because you're the best in that service. So since Mr. Ruben had spare parts being imported from Germany, he actually did a little bit of a side business on that as well. Spare parts were not only they are not only just sold like that to you, not like you come deliver and no, nothing like that. But the spare parts is when like something goes wrong with your machine, you're at some place and you're stuck, then you just give him a call, and when you give him a call, there are charges for the spare part, the toll, the petrol, and also for the workmanship. So this way he could actually sustain on his own, even though there was no machines being sold. There was spare parts that were being sold, and through that he got extra income. Another part where he did explain to us was when he actually was expecting for machines and machinery spare parts to arrive right after the MCO. When the first MCO was first announced, he did become a bit worried, as his spare parts, his inventory on the spare parts were really low, and as well as his machinery. But other than that, he did also mention that he actually leases out his machines for works, for road works. Like let's say if it's JKR, they actually rent the machine from them and they use them. In the meantime, he actually has the spare parts and the machinery as his main business. Another thing was actually when he said that he had nothing to be worried about. At first I was shocked. Personally, I was shocked because it is such a big company, and to buy one machine it almost costs you about 500,000 ringgits, and the spare parts the minimum cost for a spare part is around 1,000 ringgits. So I first was at shock because I did not know how to react to it, but it turned out to be actually true. The business is actually running on a total profit, and I'm happy to say that I was very glad in interviewing Mr. Ruben Ravi for this assignment. So thank you all.